My dear brothers, of the greatest and most important things for us to be concerned with, and that we should ask Allah always for, is that we ask Allah for guidance. We ask Allah to guide us to the correct way, to the correct path, to do the right thing, and to protect us from doing the wrong thing. So much is this dua important that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam commanded us to read Surah Al-Fatiha in every prayer, in every rak'ah. And Surah Al-Fatiha is focused on this one request. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us to the straight path. What does it mean for you to be guided to the path? It has two aspects to it. Guidance means to know the path, and guidance means to follow the path. For you to be guided, you have to know that this is right, and you have to do and practice the right. And if you want another way to look at it and to clarify it, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he used to make this dua where he used to say, Allahumma arina al-haqqa haqqan warzuqna ittiba'ah. Where he used to say, oh Allah, allow us to see the truth for being the truth, and allow us to follow it. Give us the ability and the blessing to follow the truth. And allow us to see evil as being evil, and bless us to stay away from it. So there are 3 points really to understand. The first is that there is truth and falsehood. There is right and wrong. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, وَهَدَيْنَاهُ النَّجْدَيْنِ. We guided the human being to the two paths. Allah has made it in the nature of human beings. When He created the human being, He gave him the conscience and the feeling inside that this is wrong and this is right. And Allah Ta'ala, He mentioned that when Allah created the soul, He created that which guides the soul, what shows the soul that this is evil and that this is good or God-fearing. So there are universal truths, and our religion has clarified for us as well what is right and what is wrong, what is truth and what is falsehood. So that's the first point, to know that something is either good or it's bad, or it's right or it's wrong. Because some people, they like to be on the fence and like to be in the grey zone and not say this way or that way. That's the first thing. That there's truth and there's falsehood. Second is, how do you perceive this? Oh Allah, allow us to see the truth for being the truth. Why? Because some people, they see the truth and they don't see it as truth. They see truth as falsehood. When they see someone following the religion as it should be followed, when someone is following the Prophet Tawheed, if someone is following the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they don't see him as following the truth. They see him as following misguidance. They see him as evil, as bad. And they look at someone who may not even follow the true faith, who's doing innovations, not following the way of the Prophet ﷺ. He's on falsehood. They see that as the truth. There's truth and there's falsehood. And you have to see the truth as being truth, and you have to see the falsehood as being falsehood. When you start seeing truth, when you see someone who's on the truth, and you see him being on, and you think he's on falsehood, you see it as falsehood, that means there's a problem with you. Your compass has been turned. Your heart has been corrupted. Your soul has been corrupted because of the sins, because of the corruptors, because of false understandings in the religion. What we call in Arabic ash-shahawat wa-shubuhat. Doubts in the religion and confusions that make you have a misunderstanding of the religion and therefore a misjudgment. Just like someone who's sick might taste that which is sweet to be sour. or that which is sour to be bitter. He loses his senses, isn't able to see things clearly. So the first point of guidance is to see the truth for what it is. Truth is truth and falsehood is falsehood, and you see it as such. That's the first step. The second step is to follow the truth. Some people, they'll say, brother, I understand this is the truth, but I'm going to follow the falsehood. This is a sign of not being blessed from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of not being guided. Because what's the use of knowing the truth and following the other way? And the other way is falsehood. وَمَاذَا بَعْدَ الْحَقِّ إِلَّا الضَّلَالِ. Because the only option of truth is misguidance. But some people, they try to justify themselves that no, it's still okay. So we have to understand the truth for what it is and stand up for the truth and follow the truth. If at least you are unable to follow the truth, you're too weak, you have too much desires, then don't corrupt the truth for your own benefit, to satisfy your own ego, because you don't want to admit that you're not following the truth. Don't deny the truth and don't justify the falsehood, because it makes you feel better. But rather, the true guidance and the one who is truly blessed from Allah is the one who sees the truth for what it is and then follows the truth. And the one who sees the falsehood for what it is and he stays away from the falsehood. He recognizes that this is falsehood and he stays away from it. Because this is what it means to be truly guided. To know the truth and to follow the truth. And this is what we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for. Because if you have this guidance, then you don't need anything else. And if you are deprived of this guidance, then no matter what you have, will not amount for anything. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to guide us to His way that He is pleased with. And we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to see the truth for being the truth, and allow us to follow it. And allow us to see the falsehood as being falsehood, and to allow us to stay away from it, and to not to make truth and falsehood confused on us, or else we will be misguided. اللهم اهدنا واهد بنا واجعلنا سببا لمن اهتدى. اللهم انا نسالك ايمانا لا يرتد ونعيما لا ينفد وقرة عين لا تنقطع ومرافقة نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم في جنات النعيم. ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذرياتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين اماما. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد اذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة انك انت الوهاب. اللهم اغفر للمسلمين والمسلمات والمؤمنين والمؤمنات الاحياء منهم والاموات. اللهم ابرم لهذه الامه امر رشد يعز فيها لطاعتك ويذل فاهل معصيتك ويامر فيه بالمعروف وينهى عن المنكر. اللهم انت ربنا وانت حسبنا وانت نعم الوكيل. سبحان ربنا رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.